this series, we will be presenting you with the absolute best food that Rome has to offer. From classy restaurants, trattorie, osterie, enoteche, and all manner of street food from neighborhoods across the city. This part of the series will cover Prati, the quartiere which proudly hosts St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican Museums, and the legendary Trionfale food market. I'm Tatyana from the Roman Food Tour, and in each episode, I'll be inviting a colleague along to visit 5 of the top culinary spots in the neighborhood, where we'll enjoy a variety of dishes together whilst exploring how they are prepared and executed by their expert chefs. Salumerias originated in Italy in the Middle Ages. They are producers of salami and other sausages, cold cuts, and cured meats, mainly from pork. Today we are standing inside Paciotti, one of the most famous and respected salumeria in the whole of Rome. Tonight we have the ultimate privilege of meeting the Paciotti family themselves. We have been invited inside the store after hours for a private tour, and we're going to be taken on a journey of cured meats, truffles, cheeses, and fine wines. Joining me tonight is my wonderful colleague whom you already know, Celeste. Where is she?
I'm right here.
Oh, here she is! All right, so let's meet the members of the Paciotti family. Behind the counter we have Luca,
Roberto.
Oh, of course, here we go.
There he is.
Tommaso,
The missing family member.
the youngest member of the family, and the one and only Stefano.
The cured meat mastermind.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but each of the wonderful family members each have a specialty.
E qui in via Marcantonio Bragadin da 5.
So as you said, this is Stefano Paciotti, and he's one of 3 sons, right? His father opened the store 53 years.
53 years ago.
He's just explaining that every brother has their own specialty, right?
Which is really cool. So Stefano, he specializes in all the cured meats and the cheeses. Then we have Roberto,
Who's already lost again?
who's gone? Where is he? Where is he? So as we were saying, Roberto is in charge of the wines, the beverages. That is his specialty.
I think it's always a good time to drink wine because it brings out the truth, so you know exactly who you're dealing with. The Italian saying I usually work with, no wine, no party.
So Luca specializes in anything to do with truffles, balsamics, anything to do with shipping as well, caviar. So they ship their products worldwide. And it's good to know for you guys back home in case you ever want to sample some of their products.
Buonasera, sono Tommaso.
So Tommaso is the first of the 3rd generation Paciotti family, and he just described himself as a sponge. So he's soaking up all the knowledge. If you come back in 10 years, he's going to be running the whole place. All right, should we start with the tastings? What do we think? 3 cured meats and 3 cheeses, all of which fall under the umbrella of classic Italian tasting. So this is the most famous cured meats of the country.
Prosciutto crudo. So the characteristics are how sweet it is and how delicate it is and soft. So the second one is from
Puglia, so we're heading to the south of Italy with the 2nd cured meat tasting, which is where they make something called capocollo, which is the neck.
Capocollo è la parte del sottocollo, il capo del collo.
very lightly smoked.
Ooh, I like it.
He wants to show that he doesn't only have the best products in Italy, but also the best products in the country. So we're actually going to try something that's not Italian, but
So in the entire world, no? They got products from everywhere. And in this case, it is the one and only pata negra, which is made from an Iberico, Spanish breed of pigs. And it's been aging for 4 years in this case, the pata negra. So before we taste the cheeses,
Prepariamo la bocca.
we're going to be warming up the mouth with a sparkling wine that currently, right now, is the most sold in the entire world.
Il prosecco.
I think we need a pause.
DOCG.
So opening wine, he's saying, is very much like going out with somebody for the first time. It's like, ooh!
Alla salute. No wine, no party.
It's nice and light. So the reason why Prosecco is so popular is, first of all, it's not as expensive as a bottle like champagne. It's not too heavy in terms of alcohol content, so it's a great way to warm up the palate, which is what we're doing in this case.
One moment, please.
Oh!
bring out the toys.
Come on.
So first things first, we're going to be trying the cured meats, not with our taste buds, but with our nose.
This is the tibia of a horse with which they actually poke the prosciutto.
So just purely from the smell, they're able to tell if the prosciutto is ready or not.
Questo è il prosciutto.
So he's saying that from the smell, he can tell that this is a sweet prosciutto, light in fat. Okay, as always, we're going to start with the most delicate and soft in terms of taste, and then progress to more intense tastes.
Yes, Tati, we get it. Can we eat now?
So we're moving on to the second cured meat, which is going to be a little bit more intense in terms of the taste, but still soft, delicate. Okay.
So he compares this product to the lips of a beautiful lady.
Morbide
Soft
e dolci.
and sweet.
Prego.
Wow.
The taste.
Right.
Let's do it.
So he's saying that to wake up the fats even more, it tastes even better if you take a sip of the wine. Sparkling wine is very good with the Capogolo.
I can't decide which is better so far.
So different though.
So for the final tasting, we're moving out of Italy and we're heading over to Spain. And we're going to be trying pata negra. So Stefano was just saying that prosciutto di Parma is soft and delicate like one's wife.
Ok.
Whereas
Pata negra
pata negra,
è come l'amante,
The mistress.
che è più d'impatto,
it's more impactful.
è più intenso.
It's very intense, much stronger.
Sì.
It's got a stronger texture. So the main cheeses of Italy can be divided into 3 distinct categories of milk.
Latte di mucca,
Cow milk,
latte di pecora
Oh, sheep's milk.
e latte di capra.
goat milk!
In case you were wondering what the translation of mucca is.
Poi c'è la pecora. Poi c'è la capra. Queste sono le 3 tipologie di latte.
So this is a cheese called robiola and it's made with cow's milk. Oh, it's really soft, you can see already, look at that.
There you go.
It's good.
Yeah?
Delicato.
È come l'abbraccio di una mamma.
Oh.
Oh, I like that, that's nice. It's like a mother's hug.
Yeah. Feel it.
You do?
The mother's embrace.
Yeah. It's warming, it's nice. It's a delicate, tender.
Yeah.
Siamo a Roma.
So we are in Rome. And when it comes to sheep's milk cheese, there is one that we have to try. Pecorino Romano. So it's known for having a taste which is precise and intense and very flavorful compared to what we just had. So he was saying that Pecorino Romano is really used when it comes to making the classic Roman pastas, including carbonara, matriciana, cacio e pepe, and gricia. But today he wants to offer us a different and more sweet version of the cheese. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pairing it with a gelatina di birra. So this is like a gel that's been infused with beer.
So it's a reduction. It's a reduction of beer turned into a gelatin.
E voilà.
Grazie, thank you. Because sheep's milk cheese is usually very salty, so this is a good way to counteract it. So this is a really interesting fact. We're about to try 2 of Italy's most prestigious products, one of which is parmigiano reggiano DOP. And Stefano was just telling us that in order to make a wheel of parmigiano, you need approximately 600 liters of fresh milk.
Wow. It's so much sweeter than I thought. Yeah. So the salt of the pecorino is so strong. But then with this beautiful, delicate gelatine.
In their cantina, I guess in their storage, they actually have parmigiano that's 10 years old.
Qualche cliente fortunato,
And some lucky clients are able to see them. Is that us?
ma top secret.
In their secret magazine downstairs, they have a balsamic that's been aging for more than a century, more than 100 years old. They also have balsamics that are 25 years old. So in this case, we're going to be trying a balsamic that's been aging for a minimum of 12 years. So one of the best ways to pair it is, of course, with parmigiano reggiano cheese. So it can pair with either fish or with meat. So either a tartare, a filet in this case, or gambero rosso. So even with shrimp. So this is something that you have to try at one point during your lifetime. You have to pair the balsamic with gelato. Which flavor? Con le gusto?
Vaniglia,
sì.
crema, pistacchio e balsamico.
Be careful.
L'aceto balsamico is very, very aphrodisiac. By night, the wolf nights.
Thank
Thank you for joining us today. If you've missed any of the other episodes in our Best of Rome series, then feel free to catch up. And don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for even more exciting content. But otherwise, from all of us here at To the Roman Food Tour and the entire Paciotti family, arrivederci!
Arrivederci!